Hi YouTube. I'm sitting here with my Super Custom FS120 engine, which I disassembled some time ago. I needed to swap out the main axle, main shaft. So this is the old one. This one is not straight anymore. So I have bought a new one and some new spare parts. So I have swapped out the main shaft, and I have inserted the piston arm. So I will try to continue to reassemble the engine. So I think this is the time to insert the piston and the engine wall. So I bought a new piston ring, so I'm gonna put on the new piston ring. So let's see if we can get the piston ring out of the bag without bending the piston ring. And I did mark the position of the piston when I removed it, but probably because of the oil, the mark is gone. But now that I have a new piston ring, it doesn't really matter. You have to break in the engine again anyway. So just let me see if I can remove so there you go, the old piston ring, and I will just insert a new one. There you go. And I also bought a new piston pin and a retainer. This is the piston ring and the retainer. That is garbage, I assume. Just make sure that the piston ring fits. So basically, so now that's it. Okay, I thought that I needed two of these retainers, but it doesn't go any further than that, and this one doesn't fit in there, so I don't need those. Okay, so let me just I need some tools. I haven't found all my tools yet, so let's see. Yes. Okay, now I got the piston arm to attach to the main shaft. So now the piston is inside. Now I just need to get the wall, and this is not going to be easy because I need to squeeze the piston ring inside. Yeah, this is going to be a struggle too, so I'm going to do this off camera because it's no point just sitting watching there while I struggle to get this on. I just realized that I had installed it incorrectly, so I decided to disassemble it again. And now I will have to make sure this is the right, this is beveled. So basically, to make sure that it's fitted the correct way. So I will, so there we go. And I will install the piston like that. Oh, I'm an expert on loosening stuff. So I also realized that I needed both of these, so I will, at least I think I will need, so let's see if I can get this here. So this is not easy. There we go. No, that doesn't fit. So it's not meant on this engine. It's not supposed to be on both ends on this. So oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Try again. Like that. And I will put some oil in there. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. So there we go. Okay. So, over to the next phase. So the next is to install the crankshaft. I'm not quite sure what the English word for this is, but I need to align there's a small notch in the gear right here. The engine has to be on top, and while it's on top, oh. So it twists a bit when you try to get this, and this is hard to get in camera and also see with my eyes. So I'm sorry if it's not all in shot. So when the engine on top, and when the valve push rod is inserted, it should be dead center with a little notch in the gear. Yep, so basically to what I can see, it should be. Yeah. hard to see if it's properly aligned. It should be. Yeah. So the engine is on top. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's properly aligned. So now the dot in the gear is perfectly aligned with the push rod, valve push rod when it's dead center like that. So let's just see if I can now remove. Yeah. So basically that's it. Now we put some oil. And with the oil we can just close the cover, and there is a very thin gasket. And we will align up the gasket and then just finger tighten the screws. So finger tighten screws. I can try to move the piston and see if it moves, and it seems to be perfect. Okay. Yes, so at this point I will need to put the valve lifters, the seating for the valve lifters. Could actually have a little bit of oil in there. Like that. At this point we can just install the back plate. We'll get it. Just here, tighten the screws. And now the cylinders for the lifters. So you can just remove the screws, put a little bit of oil, take the main gasket. Looks like it was a little big. I got a new one. What about the old one? No, it's the same size. So I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to be like that. It seems like it's on top. It's not going inside the ring there. Oh, I will do it the other way. I will put the ring here, and then just put the engine top. Oh, this was not easy. So basically, this is not working very well. Seems like this ring is it's too big. I found that weird. is weird. It's so big. This is the original. This is the original wing. And it is the same size. It's too big basically. So I will figure this out. I can see how it goes. Yes, I was able to get the gasket in place. I have put the top on and put the lifter cylinders in place, and I'm just gonna very snugly fasten the screws. I don't have the correct tools to put torque on the screws. I will need to find that, to get that before I can finish up. So just like that. So which one is it for this one? Oh, it's way too big. So do I have a small one? No, I don't have. I will have to find the correct screw for that. So okay. Yes, I have put some oil in the push rods, and I'm just gonna put the rocker assembly on top. I have the engine on top. I took the back plate off to put some oil. I forgot to put some oil in it. So I will just need to like that. And the same with this. I don't have the measure tool to properly